Good morning, legends. How are we? I know it's been a little bit between videos, a couple of weeks. Been a bit under the weather, been sick. It's just change of season, allergies, and we've had school holidays. It's been nuts. Too much going on, and I've just been struggling to get out. I've gotten out to take some photos, but I haven't really gotten out to take to do a YouTube video, so I do apologise for that. I do actually feel bad about it, and I was nearly just going to be like, look, I've missed 2 weeks, because I know I did say I was going to do one every week, so I was like, I've missed 2 weeks, I may as well just can it now. But here we are with a little bit of motivation. We're out this morning. We're at a place called Point Danger. Point Danger, Torquay. There's heaps of point dangers in the world, no doubt. But we're here for a sunrise and just a little bit of, just to get out and honestly just enjoy ourselves. I do, I've got lots going on at the moment mentally, and I don't know, I feel like I've learnt a lot. I've learnt a lot in the first sort of, I guess, like two and a half months of making YouTube videos. So I might talk about just some of the things I've encountered, struggles, successes, I guess, things like that. We might talk about that today, but yeah, look, it's interesting. Oh no. I thought I was going to sneeze for a second. I thought I was going to sneeze and yeah, I thought I was going to sneeze. But anyway, we're going to get out the car. I've gone and got myself an iced coffee this morning. I needed it. It was a hard morning to wake up. Get out the car, we're going to chuck our gumboots on, and we're going to head down to the water. We are a bit early, but I just honestly wanted to take it in and just sit, even just for a little bit, and just enjoy the fresh air. So yeah, I'll see you out there. Don't ask why I have a brick in the back of the car either. I know it's a bit weird, but we've got one there. Let's get these on. These are the gumboots that were sent to me by Spiker. Yeah, so I've just made my way down here onto the beach, and I'm just sitting on some rocks at the moment. And I just wanted to talk just a little bit, because something like, so I only started YouTube like, what, two months ago. I put up my first, or thereabouts. I think by the time this goes up, it'll have been 10 weeks, I think it is, total. And something that I've found, and it's sort of a weird one, is that you have a lot of, not necessarily expectations, but you have a lot of sort of things that you go through your whole process of, and there's some things that I've definitely struggled with. I think going out and saying I'm going to do a video a week from the get-go, while it was good and it did challenge me, there was also this part of me that, which is what I've been going through over the last couple of weeks, is I didn't do videos for 2 weeks, and my response was, oh, well, I've failed, and I was nearly just like, well, I may as well quit. I'm still trying to actually unpack it all. But yeah, I think one of the main things is planning. Yeah, planning is like I've realized that it is not a strong suit for me. Like, it's not a thing I'm good at. I'm not good at planning. Like even last night, I was like, oh, where am I going to go? I'm going to go, because the kid doesn't have to go to school today, the oldest. I was like, oh, where am I going to go? I'll get up and I'll go out. And I literally went to bed and still didn't know where I was going. So then obviously you sleep terrible because you're like umming and ahhing. You don't know what you're going to do video-wise. You're just like, oh, I'm going to go here. So I've come to this spot mainly because I really enjoy it here. So it was like a choice of coming here purely for my own, I guess, enjoyment, which obviously photography is that, but like there's definitely better locations than this one. Didn't really look at the tides as such. I know that it's coming in, and I know that I think I'm okay here. But like just planning, you know, like not really planning the content of what my video is going to be about. And it's a hard one because like, I don't know if everyone's the same, but like there's a few YouTubers I watch and I know that like what you see, the end product is very different to the structuring of said video. But a lot of the guys that I watch, their videos just feel so well put together. And I do realize that they've been doing YouTube for a lot longer, but it's very difficult when there's certain guys that you watch and you're just like, wow, their stuff is so well put together and my stuff just does not feel like that. I'm very critical of myself. So I'm very, very critical and I judge what I put out really, really, really harshly. And it's something that I've done my entire life and I probably will continue doing, but I need to come up with some strategies on how to deal with this. But it's definitely, yeah, not easy. It's not an easy thing to do, to look at your stuff and you know, not judge it to the point that you just don't do it. And that's something for me that I've really struggled with. And that's where like the planning side is something I know I need to work on, because I know that if I can plan, not so much even more so like obviously you can't control conditions, you can't control the weather, but you can control what you talk about and you can go into a video with a bit more of an idea of, hey, in this week's video, this is what I'm going to talk about, even though this is where we are and the conditions might be completely different. And I think that's the side of planning that I really I need to get better at, and just like going, okay, what do I need to do so that I can get in front of the videos as well, so that I'm not putting a video out on a Sunday my time, but recording it on a Saturday my time. So literally I record it, I get home, and then I have to like smash out the editing, and I'm not able to put as much effort into it. I feel like I'm rushing things. I also feel like it's just one of those things of like building up over time. You'll build up a collection of B-roll and bits and pieces that you can put into videos and stuff, which at the moment I'm still obviously doing that. So yeah, I guess that's probably one of the big things for me that I've learnt so far on my small YouTube journey is better planning, definitely better planning. So yeah, we're starting to get a little bit of light, not much yet, but it's coming up slowly. I think sunrise is like 7 and it's about 6:15 or something like that. I like to get here early. I'm just honestly here to just enjoy it and get some fresh air and get some clarity. I need some clarity at the moment, so yeah. I'll be back with you in a minute anyway. Okay, this is interesting, but there is just, well, I nearly just fell face first down into the water. There's been a sudden change, I would say, in the wind direction, and it suddenly feels a bit gloomier, which is interesting. It's just like dark clouds. There's a little bit of light, but I can't really see much. So yeah, it's rather interesting. I don't know, but you look out into the ocean and it's just like, it's kind of stormy. But out this way, there's just a little bit of gaps here and there, but we're not going to really know until, and then we've got town over there. We're not really going to know until it gets a little bit closer. But so I'm just going to enjoy this a little bit more and just, I can't really see any compositions or anything like that at the moment. But yeah, the tide is definitely coming in, which is okay. Hopefully we can get some like rocks. And if all else fails, we can go for a little walk along the beach. Just a few guys just heading out for a surf early morning before work, and it's the same consensus, you know, just chatting to them, you know, just for a little bit while they're getting getting themselves ready to take the plunge. And it's like the same thing. It doesn't matter, you know, about the conditions. Like I was like, oh, you know, how are you feeling about, you know, does it look like it's going to be good waves? And, you know, it's the same consensus. Oh, it doesn't really matter. It's just nice to be out. And I think that's the thing, like with photography, is it's just nice to get out, you know, and it's nice to be out and experience it. Like the morning, like it's not uncomfortably cold. It's cool, but it's not uncomfortably cold this morning. You know, there's some nice clouds and everything like that, but just the sound of the ocean, and I nearly don't want to get the camera out, you know? It's like I nearly don't want to actually take a photo because I'm just enjoying the morning so much. I'm going to get it out now, but I'm going to find a spot up the rocks a little bit, put my bag down because, like I said, the tide is coming in, and just, yeah, we're going to get the camera out. But I can see the sun coming up a little bit, or not coming up, but the light. There's a lot of thick cloud. There's a lot of thick cloud. I don't know if you can really, you can see behind me there's heaps there, but if we go to this side, you know, like, it looks like it's going to be a nice sunrise, but there's a lot of cloud up high, so hopefully that all lights up. We'll see, you know. We'll see, but yeah, like I said, it's just such a beautiful morning, you know. It really is a beautiful morning. So yeah, I'm going to get the camera out and we're going to have a look. So something else I've learnt in my little journey through YouTube is that comparison is not a good thing. Comparison is probably the worst thing you can do as any sort of person that does anything that's to do with creating, whether it be taking photos, whether it be doing YouTube videos, whether it be drawing or whether it be painting. Comparison will come along, and if you allow it, you are just going to compare yourself to literally everything. And for me, I've been like, oh, I can't get my videos more cinematic, I want them cinematic, and like honestly, you know, or I want my colour grading to be better, which I don't colour grade at all, or I want my, you know, my cuts to be better, or all this sort of stuff, and you compare all of that and you go, oh, I want it to be like this person or that person, and the main reason is because you look at them and you admire the work that they do so much. I'm just watching the waves as we go as well, just looking for nice, cool flows for a possible composition. And you look at the work they do and you admire it like literally so much, and it inspires you, and it does drive you to want to do better things, but at the same time, if you allow it to overtake you, it can just wreck everything. And I think that's one of, you know, so I've got my lack of planning, and then I'm just putting it together with the fact that I'm like comparing myself to what other people do. And it's not even photography YouTubes, it's like surfing and skateboarding, because they're fishing, you know, they're all things that I enjoy watching, and I've, you know, watched surfing and skateboarding videos like since you used to have to go and buy a magazine to get one of the videos, like VHSs back in the day, and it's just something that I've just always loved. So for me, it's like it can be really, really dangerous to fall into that sort of comparison thing, when really it is you need more experience, and you need to get better at the things that they do well, like your editing and all of that sort of stuff, which will come in time. So the more you do it, the better you get, or at least that's how it works in theory, I guess. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Look, the sun is starting to come up. It's around the other side, so I'm sort of going for side light here, but we might have a look over that way in a minute just to see if we can find a better composition. So bear with me. We are just waiting for a nice big break. Oh, here we go. That's what we want right there. I already know that's the shot. I'll put that one up for you now. Yeah, so we just, here's a little composition we're looking at. Shooting here with the Maven CPL. And we're just waiting as the waves come in, we're just waiting. We're looking at, it's about a 2-second timer. So when the wave comes in, it's just like breaking perfectly over the rocks. But we're just waiting for like that perfect wave. The sun's up already, but it's around the other side of the headland, which is good. We did have a person standing up the top there before, which was nice. So, yeah. But yeah, look, it's a rather nice one we're looking at. So I'll chuck that shot up for you in a second. Yeah, so just standing here and I'm just thinking, man, what a beautiful part of the world I live in. What a beautiful part of the world. It's absolutely stunning. Yeah, well, that's it, all done. I'm sure if I got some photos, you'll have seen them along the way, so I hope you enjoy that. Again, sorry for the delay in putting videos out. I know it's just been a little bit, yeah, with everything going on in the world and everything like that, it's been a little bit just, you know, what's the word, just overwhelming at the moment. So again, sorry about that. I'll try to hopefully get back to putting videos out every week. But yeah, if you've enjoyed this one, then feel free to give it a like, and if you feel like maybe you'd enjoy watching my stuff all the time, then feel like subscribing. That would also be appreciated. But yeah, I'm gonna go for a walk, take some more photos, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy, legends.